Another look at the bracket. Winner of this fight advances to take on 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅 in a semifinal. 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅 coming off a hard-fought victory over Gavin Hughes. Tail of the tape for Mark Ewan versus Alex Chizov, a lightweight PFL Europe tournament fight. Ewan 26, Chizov is 27, both men 6 feet tall. Chizov weighed in slightly heavier and does have a 3-inch reach advantage.
All right, keys to victory for this one. For Mark Ewan, he's got a stand switch. It opens up a lot of different options for him. Slam takedowns are very good for disorientating his opponent, and then he wants to clamp onto Darce chokes or anacondas. Any kind of head and arm configuration of submission. For Chizov, he's got a great long lead hook, but he's got to cut off the cage to make it effective. And if Mark Ewan tries to ground him, tries to take him down, he's got to use his butterfly hooks to sweep and create scrambles.
Are you ready? Let's go.
In a semifinal for the PFL Europe tournament. Southpaw stance for Ewan, orthodox for Chizov.
So excited for this fight. Two really high-level fighters. Very composed, very skilled. Chizov trying to hold the center, which is where he does his best work. That was a good body kick that caught Mark Ewan on the forearm.
It was very interesting, Dan, in the fighter meetings to speak with Alex Chizov and the gratitude that he had, knowing that he has not yet looked his best, but that he's getting another chance, acknowledging how rare it is to get multiple chances at such a high level of mixed martial arts without proving yourself with performance. And he feels like he needs to make good on that. Everybody in the organization knows he's capable, but can he get it done against someone like Mark Ewan? That's a different question.
It is a tough question, Sean, but he's looking really composed here. He looks like he's kind of shaking off the cobwebs already, and in the first minute, holding the center really well. Almost seems like Mark Ewan needs to dust off the cobwebs and get himself started a bit here, because there's some zip in the movement of Alex Chizov right now.
And it looks like Alex has identified that straight right hand to the body as a weapon he wants to bank on here in this fight. He's thrown it several times.
Yeah, there's that pop right hand again. I wonder if he's going to stitch that left hook on it as well. Come over the lead shoulder. There it is. Oh!
Takes Ewan off the feet. Left hand bang down. And an early finish for Alex Chizov answers the question.
You think he throws it over that lead shoulder? Bang! Right in the top of the head of Mark Ewan. Let's have another look at this if we've got a different angle. And the thing is, Ewan knew straight away that he couldn't recover quickly enough. Right on the side of the temple. What a beautiful performance by Alex Chizov. Moves through to the semi-finals. Moves through to face 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅. What a fight that's going to be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Derek Hickey calls a halt to the action at 1 minute and 33 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner via TKO and progressing to the semi-finals, Alex 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅.
Well, you progressed to the semi-finals, you're through to the next round. We have your next opponents over here, and I'm going to bring Claudio in right now because I want to face you two guys off. What a great fight this is going to be. Lightweight bracket, Latvia versus Italy. This will be taking place later in the year. Two incredible fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
Tail of the tape for this lightweight semifinal. 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅 is 25, Alex Chizov is 27. Chizov, the taller fighter here at 6 foot even. He's got a 5-inch reach advantage in this one.
All right, keys to victory brought to you by Arkham. What a hell of a fight this is going to be between these two. So for 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗅, he's got to pressure early. He's got to get in the face of Chizov. He's got to work that boxing range as best as he can. And the volume is going to be a key here to get his win on the scorecards if it goes the distance. For Chizov, that reach advantage is going to be a key, both in arm and length. He's got to use that counter punching as well. Force 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗅 to reach and miss. And if he needs to grapple, do it under pressure, get this fight to the floor.
There's 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗅𝗍 in the green, Alex Chizov wearing black tonight. Winner advances to the PFL Europe Tournament final in Lyon, France.
Fight!
Where 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣's got to get inside that reach of Chizov. You can see that long jab. He hangs it long in front of him, so it's difficult to read it, snapping up onto your nose. Whereas 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣's got a much more traditional guard, hands up, tight to the sides of his face. Battle for the center right now in the first minute. Oh, a good jab from Chizov. It's so difficult to judge it when it comes from the waist.
In the fighter meetings, he said, this is the exact kind of fight a sniper like me wants. Claudio 𝗘𝗨𝗥 is hyper-aggressive. You can catch him coming in, is what the Chizov camp thinks. Overhand right there from 𝗘𝗨𝗥, eats another jab.
Solid jabs from Chizov so far, though. Really using it to keep a wedge between the two of these fighters. We've seen 𝗘𝗨𝗥 come over the top a couple of times with that right hand, but Chizov's read it well so far, managed to drift away. There it is again, he cracks him that time. Something that was really interesting that 𝗘𝗨𝗥 said in the fighter interviews is, if I can touch your chest with my lead hand, I can hit you with my eyes closed with the right. That's a real assessment on the range that he likes to fight in, and that's the range that he's in right now. Although Chizov's just pushed him back into the center. Oh, and what an uppercut!
There's the uppercut and a straight right hand to follow. Now Claudio 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗆 is on the retreat. And 𝗘𝗨𝗥 had snuck in a right hand of his own before that combination from Chizov. Firefight early here. Chizov back on the jab.
Chizov looking very relaxed here as well.
If you as a fan want to get some idea of how much confidence changes a fighter's performance, just go watch Alex Chizov a year ago versus his 2 fights so far in 2025. Everything is different. 𝗘𝗨𝗥 trying to punch his way back into this one.
I remember when the PFL first came over to the UK and Chizov was on the card and he looked like an absolute destroyer. It makes sense why so many people were thinking he was going to run away with the tournament. That jab's really started to bother the nose of 𝗘𝗨𝗥.
Redness on the face.
It's a good jab though.
Lands his own left hand, does 𝗘𝗨𝗥.
One thing we know about Claudio, the fights that he's had, the tough people that he's taken on, is that it's very difficult to convince him that he's going to lose the fight in the long run. He always holds on to the belief that at some point he's going to be able to get to you. And that's what makes him such a tough person to take on. Oh, and again with the right hand, because he always commits. Still commits to his power punches. The other thing I think helps Sean in Claudio's situation is that he's very realistic about how dangerous his opponent is. So if the first round is a struggle and it doesn't go his way, it doesn't tend to affect him quite as much as it would psychologically if he was convinced he was going to win.
He does have the fortitude to get through a big battle if it does turn into one of those types of fights. Right now, Chizov using the jab, but that overhand right has landed a couple of times. It's a problem with the right eye for Claudio 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗆 now. He's pawing at it. Body shot here from Chizov.
Chizov working his way into the clinch. I wonder if we're going to get some grappling in this fight. Spoke too soon. Chizov using that jab to irritate 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗆 and then trying to catch him with that counter hook as he's moving in.
Chizov figuring out the distance there. This time it's 𝗘𝗨𝗥 that catches Chizov with the jab as Chizov tried to advance. Blood from the bridge of Claudio 𝗘𝗨𝗥's nose. There's a combination for 𝗘𝗨𝗥.
He's landing good shots, but the accuracy and the precision of Chizov is really doing the damage. I mean, the weight of the power in the punches of Claudio is obvious, but the accuracy is really starting to take Claudio's face apart a little bit here. You can see some blood, some swelling around the eyes and the nose. And this is the position he acknowledged he doesn't want to be in, with Chizov on the front foot holding the center.
Chizov added a straight right behind that jab. Inside reporter tonight. Alex Chizov in the black, Claudio ภิchela in the green. Big swing here to start round number 2 for Claudio ภิchela.
What you'll notice on the punches of ภิchela is that the trajectory, they go really wide out of the sides, which is one of the reasons why Chizov's able to read them coming and get out of the way. Beautiful movement again. Just gets himself out of range. Tries that uppercut one more time and an elbow on the break there, but didn't land it. Man.
Now starting with the right hand, Alex Chizov growing in confidence here in round number 2. Winner advances to the tournament final in Lyon, France. You can see the right eye of Claudio ภิchela starting to really swell up. Chizov tries the kick. ภิchela drifts just out of range.
Again with the knee.
Good work by ภิchela, making sure that doesn't land flush on a bent over torso.
Chizov's reading ภิchela's movement really well. There are times when ภิchela leaves himself exposed when he swings and he misses. This is better work though. It might pay off to be a little more reckless. Oh, that's better with the left hook.
The left hook has now found its home a couple of times in the last 30 or so seconds. Claudio ภิchela chest to chest. Slowing down this fight a little bit, which is usually not his MO.
We go first. Look up his shot.
The precision of Alex Chizov, self-described as a sniper, and I think it fits in this fight.
It's very accurate. You've got to look at the tenacity of ภิchela. He gets into the pocket because he's so committed to his attack.
Hard to get around that jab.
Yes.
Left hand landed for ภิchela.
Heavy. Look off your hook.
Really everything Chizov doing, beginning with that jab. If ภิchela can avoid the first jab, he'll find some success.
Let's walk off that
Every time Chizov is able to land it, and ภิchela is trying to advance it, of course, interrupts that forward motion.
all the way. Good job. Heavy down. Heavy. Watch the break.
Good work by Chizov there, get himself off the fence.
Face the goal.
Tries again with the overhand. Chizov takes away and counters.
Good job.
Again with the left hook. Chizov had his hand up.
20 seconds. And walk on your hands.
Claudio's kind of getting backed up here a little.
Blood running from a cut, I believe, under the right eye now of Claudio ภิchela. The nose is also compromised. He's been pawing at it this whole round.
Just again with the left hook, right hand over the top landed. A lot of blood though from that cut. That's some serious damage, and that jab is just working it over.
Chizov showing some toughness here as well. Claudio ภิchela, all of his finishes have come by knockout, and he's landed some big punches here. Alex Chizov is eating them.
Confident defense from Chizov. Hands down, moving away. Nice left hook as well.
Good knee there from Chizov as ภิchela presses in, snatches the legs, and here's a lift. Good takedown defense.
See how that eye a little bit squinting and looks uncomfortable. An even better second round for Chizov.
Oh yeah, the nose of 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 not as straight as not enough to slow down 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. Third and final round. Winner advances to the lightweight tournament final. Big overhand right from Chizov. And that one cut the puppet strings on Chizov.
This is why you can't count him out. The tenacity keeps him in these fights to the very last moment.
Good recovery here by Alex Chizov. But you can see the confidence build here for 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘, smelling a little blood in the water.
And on a body lock here, does Claudio want to take this fight down, though, would be my question. I think he's better keeping the pressure on striking. If he can stay inside that jab range and keep cracking Chizov with those big punches. Oh, beautiful work by Chizov on the inside, though. Man, fast hands.
There's another overhand right.
Claudio is a marauder, isn't he? You've got to love the style of his fighting. Elbow coming over the top, maybe. There it is.
There it is. Now in on the legs. Big lift. No.
Let's go. Look out.
That leg length of Chizov working against 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 there.
Dan, this feels questionable, the strategy of trying to make this happen at this juncture of the fight. He's got to know he's down 2 rounds.
Big elbow.
90 seconds gone already in round number 3. And he did have Chizov hurt, although I think Alex is fully recovered.
Potential guillotine attack here for Chizov. 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's out of it, though.
We need pressure here. We need that pressure.
I agree with what you're saying, Sean. I think this is a better range for 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. Even though he's losing the striking range, I still think his chances are better of landing one of those big shots as opposed to trying to get Chizov to the floor and sub him. Good
Nasty knee on the inside there for Alex Chizov. Tries the scooping uppercut with the rear hand. Body shot with the lead left.
3 minutes left, Claudio.
Chizov showing a real good level of striking here. Said he spent a lot of time training with 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 in this camp over at All Stars. Another solid lightweight to be working with. Oh!
Now Claudio again behind the combination with a big lift, and this time he gets the takedown. Half a round to work. Can he secure a finish with ground and pound or work for a submission?
Head high, big elbows. Head high.
Chizov trying to make space, trying to scramble his way up. He's got close, but now he's giving his back, and 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's sunk a choke in here.
𝗘𝗨𝗥's got the choke attempt. Oh, Chizov rolls out of it. So close for 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 on that rear naked attempt.
2 minutes, Claudio.
Now Chizov with the pressure against the cage right in front of our broadcast position.
Big shot stance. Big shot to show the frame.
I wonder if we're going to see Chizov break and continue to strike. He's got a hand between the legs, so he might potentially be looking for a takedown. He might even think the last 90 seconds I could just stifle this punching power of 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 if I could take him down.
Not finished. 90 seconds ahead. Let's go. Break an elbow.
The corner of 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 telling him to break an elbow.
He frames on the inside bicep and throws that overhand elbow really nicely.
Claudio, give that everything. Never change it. And walk over. 60 seconds.
In on a takedown, but 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 looks like he might be able to defend this one. Strong whiz up. Pulls himself back up to 50-50. He's got wrist control on Chizov as well. But man, the timer is burning away here, and 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 must know he needs a finish. 30 seconds left.
Chizov attempts the knee. Now just holding on. Pecking away at the legs.
exactly the battle that I expected this to be. 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣 slightly technically outmatched in the striking, but gives as good as he can get. Great fight between these two fellas.
Incredible performance by both men.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of stunning action, we go to our judges' scorecards. Judge Luke Hernandez scores about 29-28 for 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. Judge 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗏𝗡𝗏 scores about 29-28 for Chizov. And Benjamin Nauer scores about 29-28 for your winner. Progressing to the PFL Europe Finals, Alex Chizov!
Alex Chizov edges this one out, and he'll take on the winner of Conor Hughes and Gino Van Steenis.
All right, keys to victory for this championship final. For Conor Hughes, he's got to use his footwork and his feints. He's a great movement fighter, but he's got to use it. But he's also got to control the center, and if he adds his kicks after punches, that's where we get those emphatic knockouts, like his last fight. For Chizov, stalk and counter. He's got great straight power punches, and of course, to keep it there, he's got to use his anti-clinch.
Gentlemen, you're going to protect yourselves at all times, obey my instructions at all times. You keep going till I tell you to stop. Touch gloves if you want, step back.
Goosebumps, Sean.
Dreams will be realized, hopes will be crushed, all at the same time in a fight here tonight inside our PFL Smart Cage. Alex Chizov's in the dark trunks, Conor Hughes in the green.
So technical as strikers, both of these guys. Probably get a little feeling out process. They're testing with the low kicks at the moment. Some feints, some quick jabs there.
Nice in and out on Hughes with the long left jab and drifted out of distance. Chizov tries the jab to the body and again attacking the calf. This time, Conor Hughes checks it as much as you can check that calf kick.
Straight to the body there by Chizov. Trying to get his head off the center line for that jab, but he seems to be pulling himself out of range a little bit, falling short on these kicks.
Blitz forward there from Hughes.
Yeah, nice defense from Chizov as well, covering as many targets as he could, especially knowing how dangerous Conor's lead leg is, making sure his whole body is protected with that backhand.
I mentioned it as they were walking out, the beautiful right hand in the first bout of the tournament for Hughes. And then the left high kick, both of those knockout finishes.
Nice check hook there by Chizov. Seems to be finding his range just a little bit quicker. Nice body shot again. I like that straight to the body. That's going to open up his left hook.
This one, time he hit it behind a jab, a lot more emphasis on it, as opposed to when he was throwing it by itself.
Watch your heads, watch your heads!
Little redness showing under the left eye of Alex Chizov. Same is true for Conor Hughes. Left hook, right hand.
Their ability, Sean, to get himself just out of range of these punches, it shows you how well they manage the distance between them and their opponent.
Now a trickle of blood from that left eye. Three-piece from Conor Hughes.
I think that left hook's going to the body next time around.
Long right hand just misses for Chizov. Inside leg kick for Hughes.
Time. Yeah, good. Careful, go.
It's a great jab there by Chizov. Keeps firing it down the center line. Not many tells as well. Fires it straight from his shoulder.
Watch your heads, gents.
You can hear the word elbow from the corner of Conor Hughes. Maybe they're looking at exploiting these short-range exchanges. That was a nice left hook to the body from Chizov. Might have got Conor's attention.
Well, as both of these guys crash in, you hear the referee mentioning to watch the heads. Finish that with a hook, did Chizov. Nasty stiff jab, stumbled Conor Hughes momentarily. This time Hughes laying well at the neck meet.
These guys are so evenly matched. Great jab there by Conor, who now goes for the front kick. Chizov catches it. Chizov's starting to push a little bit now. He's starting to want to hold the center. This is where his counter punching works really well. Good leg kick.
Shot selection so far for Chizov has been excellent.
I wonder if this is the version of Chizov that Conor was expecting. As you said, from the first year, everybody knew the potential of Chizov. Conor was very confident all the way through fight week. I wonder if that's started to shake a little bit.
Well, that jab will make it shake because Chizov is so lightning quick with it. He's now bloodied the nose of Conor Hughes. Hughes crashing in again. That's where maybe where his coaches want him to utilize elbows because he's taking some power off the punches, jamming them up.
Tries for the uppercut.
Nice kick attempt there from Hughes, giving Chizov something to think about. Throws one back. Both men already bleeding here in round one. 30 seconds left in the frame.
Hard low kick countered there by Chizov. But he's head off the center line for that jab. Now he counters the low kick. That was better work from Conor with the right hand. Still Chizov pushing forward.
Good head movement there by Hughes. Maybe figuring out the distance and the movement a little bit more at the end of round one.
Stop there. Gents.
The winner gets $100,000, a PFL Europe Tournament Championship. Heavy leg kick to start the round for Hughes.
Man, that combo from Chizov, finishing with that left hook to the body. Beautiful body kick there by Conor Hughes, though. I don't think we've seen this good a version of Chizov. I think this is the best version that we've seen of him so far.
Hughes must have heard advice from the corner to attack the body because he's attacked with the legs and the hands now. And I think you're right, Dan. This is a very, very sharp Alex Chizov. Oh, big overhead right. Stumbled Chizov, did Conor Hughes. Throws an elbow and now the body lock.
Got a clinch from Conor. And he gets the takedown here. Let's see what he does with this position. He's going ground and pound.
Sweep almost executed there by Chizov. Instead, he uses it to get back to his feet.
Great work by Chizov there to recover and get back to his feet. And this fight might shift back and forth a few times in these next few rounds. You can see Chizov bracing the hip of Conor against the fence there. Head position, hip brace, using it to knee that leg and recover a little bit. Now he bails out, gets himself some space.
That right hand from Hughes opened up a cut on the left eye of Chizov. Not the same one we saw in round number one. This one in a very, very bad spot for the Latvian because it's beneath the eyebrow on the eyelid itself. If Hughes can open that up further, it could be problematic in this fight.
I like that hook to the body that Chizov's using.
Back to the jab he goes, landed both of them.
Trying to look for the left hook again there. Chizov was really wise to it. He's bringing that hand up much quicker. Now he's been tagged with that left hand.
Big energy dump there from Hughes when he saw that Chizov was hurt. And then he used that position to get the takedown. This is a 5-round fight potentially. Although at this pace, Dan, I can't imagine we get there.
That rear uppercut from Chizov, Conor's got to be cautious when he's stepping in, especially if he's starting to use elbows like his corner team are asking for. There's a tendency to move on to an uppercut. Chizov's trying to time him with it.
There's a couple jabs of the fight here from Hughes. Good left hook landing.
Such a long jab from Chizov. He relaxes the shoulder and really throws, oh, what a stab to the body from the front kick.
Partially caught. Chizov then attacks with his lead leg. Body shot again.
What a right hook to the body.
And then he immediately goes back upstairs. As soon as he gets Hughes thinking about the body shots, then he attacks with a combination to the head.
It's like Chizov now looking for that counter left hook as Conor's coming in. Potentially he's looking to counter the left hook. I know all about that. I got caught with it myself one time. You get so focused on that left hook landing that you don't think about the defensive arm and you pull that hand down.
Left hook and a right hand landed for Hughes. Back and forth they continue to go in round number 2. 90 seconds left in the second frame.
I'd like to see Chizov cover that body kick with a hand first. He's going to start to get countered there with those kicks, as you see on the low kick. Conor will see those coming. But that body kick could be very useful for Chizov, especially because the jab's landing. Conor will respect the jab feint, which will open up the body kick.
Better movement again here from Hughes. Partially caught that kick. Chizov's able to grab that leg back. Knees hook. Back.
Lovely footwork, taking his legs with him. Both of these guys do such a good job of moving as a complete unit instead of getting over their toes, over their knees, and falling into clinches.
Hughes swinging big here as round 2 starts to tick down.
See Chizov started to touch that body with the right hand again. Now it could open a left hook to the head, or it could open a feint right hand and come over the top with the right hand. A few different things that it could open up there, and Conor's got to try and figure that out in the moment.
Chizov staying offensive here.
Stop there.
Round 2 in the books. Round 3 begins here of a possible 5 with Conor Hughes in the green, Alex Chizov in the dark trunks. Start the third frame furiously. Each man trying to take the center of the smart cage. Right hand, left hook combination there for Hughes. Good right hand from Chizov, sneaks through.
You saw the spit ring out of the mouth of Conor Hughes there as that right hand connected. Chizov again finding his range, finding his feet. Looks like he's shaking off that left hook from that right hand from the second round. Oh man!
Rip to the body, then a left hook to finish for Chizov, and he goes at it again. This time Hughes gives him the right hand for his efforts.
Got to be cautious on that lead side again though. We saw it once more. He steps in with the right hand and the the combination punching from Chizov. He goes uppercut, hook, throws a jab, right hand comes over the top. A really nice change in cadence and timing. Beautiful work. We see a couple of punches. There's the jab comes out, breaking the timing. Right hand, hot right hand, Julio Cesar Chavez style, through the guard, catches him on the chin. Solid work from Alex Chizov. Incredible to see him realize his dream after such a hard 3 years. Dejection and disappointment for Conor Hughes, but he'll be back. He's got a smile on his face in disbelief right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell has put an end to the fight 50 seconds into round number 3. And your winner by knockout and new PFL Europe lightweight champion, out of the blue corner, Alexandr Chizov.